We received dozens of photos from last night's solar storm all across the Grand Strand and the PD. And the general theme, we're seeing that deep red glow along the northern horizon. But believe it or not, there are more colors that's actually hidden from the naked eye, and here's why. The red glow from the northern lights start around 150 miles up in the atmosphere and continues into space. Now, the red lights happen when oxygen emits light at a high energy state, such as a strong solar storm, and pretty much it's when the thin layer of oxygen really high up in the atmosphere gets really excited. The green glow from the northern lights is produced by oxygen molecules at an altitude of around 150 miles. And actually, our eyes can pick up better on this color wavelength, much better than red. We also have purple and blue colors. Those come from interactions with nitrogen, and those happen much closer to the Earth's surface, more than likely out of our view. Just like any other weather, we have a system to determine the strength of the northern lights. The stronger the storm, the further south the lights will be visible. The scale goes from KP0 to the strongest in what we experienced last night, which is KP9, where the northern lights are visible on the horizon as far south as Mexico. The lights may not be visible as far south as last night, as the strength of the solar flare is expected to be a tad bit weaker, with the peak of the solar activity actually occurring around sunset. So a question we get a lot of the times is, how do you take pictures of the northern lights? Well, you need a couple things. Firstly, you need a sturdy tripod. And secondly, you need an iPhone or an Android that allows you to take long exposure photos. Let me kind of walk you through how to set it up. Notice the small button at the top of the camera. This button will light up yellow depending on the amount of light the camera can pick up on. The darker the skies, the longer the exposure time you can set. Now, the longer the exposure, the more light your camera allows in, and that's how you capture those vivid streaks of color lighting up the night sky. It's going to be worth stepping outside for maybe another look at the northern lights tonight. And remember, you can send us your photos, and you may see them on TV through the WMBF First Alert Weather app. But for now, in studio, Jace Passmore, WMBF News.